Would you like a federal government job? Chances are, it's too late. There are 14,000 jobs being listed every day on usajobs.gov, and there are hundreds of people applying for them. How are you standing out? You might be planning to apply today or tomorrow, but you're not getting hired today, and you're not getting hired tomorrow, or next week, or even next month. If you want a government job this month and you haven't started applying yet, it's too late. The federal hiring process is a long game. It's not something that you do in the near term. If you look at the private sector, the average time to get hired is about 23 days. Compare that with the federal government, and you're looking at an average of at least 100 days. But that number is not set in stone. The timeline varies drastically. For instance, if you're trying to get hired in the FBI, the ATF, the CIA, NSA, agencies like that, you could be looking at 12 months, 24 months, or even 3 years in some cases. If you're looking at smaller agencies, for an administrative type position, you could be hired in 2 or 3 months. If a federal government job or career is something that you're trying to attain, then you need to have a process. This all starts with a self-assessment. Do you know what job series you're targeting? Do you have the necessary experience? What is your 3 to 5 year goal? Where do you see yourself? Are you going to be a GS-12? Do you want to be a GS-15? Next, start creating an action plan. It can look something like this. First week, identify 1 to 2 job series. Second week, construct a strong federal resume. Third week, start applying at least 4 times a day. And it's really easy to start applying 4 times a day for the first day, for today or tomorrow, or maybe in 3 days you can keep it up. But what about a week from now? What about a month from now? A lot of people can't do it. A lot of people end up quitting. Why? They feel discouraged. Understand that it will be so easy to get discouraged during the first couple of months. And you need to set up a phone reminder, a notification. Maybe you have a buddy that's trying to apply at the same time. Keep each other accountable. There are so many people that I have met on a day-to-day basis that tell me they have given up. They try, they start, but they have given up their government job search. They tell me the same reasons. It's too competitive. You need to have preference to get in. I've tried everything. And it is difficult to get in. And it takes a lot of waiting. But if it's one of your goals, if you want to get in there and get a guaranteed pension, if you want to make a difference as a civil servant, if that is a goal of yours, then don't quit. You can get in. Don't have a preference? You can still get in. You don't know someone on the inside? You can still get in. You feel like your experience isn't where it needs to be and you will not be qualified? You can still get in. And to help you do it, I created a course down below with documents, with lectures, with videos that'll help you attain federal government employment. Link in the description. Next, map out your timeline. If you want to work in a government job by the start of the new year, you know when you should be applying. You know when you should be creating that resume. Start the process and develop the habits to move closer to your goal. You also need to check in on your progress. If you're not receiving at least a 50% referral rate on your applications, you need to revisit your resume. There is no sense on continuing to apply with a weak resume getting no results. Your resume needs help. If you're not receiving at least a 20% interview request on your referrals, once again, you need to take a look at your federal resume. And if you're not getting job offers from your interviews, you need to work on interviewing skills, your presentations. How well are you rehearsed? How well do you know that organization when you're stepping into the interview room? There were so many times where I questioned, what am I doing wrong? What is wrong with my resume? What did I say or what didn't I say during the interview? Why haven't I heard back from that agency? Maybe I said something wrong. There are 1,000 maybes, but do not let that paralyze you from taking action. It took me 200 job applications to start getting job offers, to start understanding how the federal hiring process works. And what happened when I got my second job, I used all that knowledge and information, and it made the second time that much easier. 200,000 people on average are hired every year as a government employee. If you want to be in that number this year, then you know what you need to do. Remember, anything worth having doesn't come easy. No one's going to hand it to you. You have to go out there, struggle a little bit, and go get it. Now, if you're still watching this and you're hoping to attain federal government employment, before you start applying to those job announcements, I want you to watch this video next. If you would like to see more videos like this, please click like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.